What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Fabian Electrical Services Inc., your go-to spot for real electrician work, Canadian code insights, and no BS electrical talk. Tonight we're going live with a quick but powerful session. We're talking common electrical code violations, answering your questions, and previewing tomorrow's big live stream on the 2024 Ontario Electrical Code updates. You can't afford to miss. Whether you're an apprentice, homeowner, or a licensed electrician, this stream's for you. Drop your questions in the chat. We're talking about breaker sizing, grounding, and bounding, and real-world scenarios that save you headaches and fail inspections. And hey, before we go deep, make sure you hit the like button and set your reminder for tomorrow night at 9 p.m. where we'll be breaking down the newest changes in the OESC. Let's get into electrical talk. Live starts now. So again, grounding and bounding. When it comes to grounding and bounding, it's a big part of the electrical code rules that we have to follow, and it states it in the Ontario Electrical Code 2024. Even the OESC updates that are always there. It tells you about the grounding and bounding. A lot of people get it mistaken when it comes to grounding and bounding. So it's very, very important to not to mix up both of these. They do two different. They're two different applications. One, for instance, if you have a pool and a pool, you have to pretty much bound everything that's going to be in that pool. Reason is you don't need someone to have an electrical shot while they're in the pool. So it's basically going to protect them from getting that that life changing moment there. So again, and then when you have grounding now, as you can see in my back screen here, the ground plate that I have, that's basically where I brought in my ground into the home, and these are all Canadian electrical code rules that we follow, Canadian and Ontario code rules. Again, I work in Ontario, so for instance, I go off of the Ontario Electrical Code 2024. If the Canadian Electrical Code book is basically the same thing, but only thing is Ontario, we have rules that we go by also. So every province is going to have their own code rules also. For instance, if you live in British Columbia, you're going to have your main province code book over there, also along with the Canadian code book. So a lot of times, I'm going to run a couple videos here, and then I'm going to come back and break down, why I go about following my Ontario Electrical 2024 code. Breaker sizing. Why do I follow my breaker sizing? There's many electrical code violations that are out there. For instance, I'm going to run a short video that's going to, probably blow your mind. But these are things that happen in the everyday world that we as electricians have to, go through on a daily basis, and make sure that when it comes to residential wiring, we go about residential wiring best practice as laid out. So I'm going to run a video and come back and explain a little bit.
So hello, welcome back to the channel, and let's dive right into the today's video.
So again, hello and
And
welcome
in
back to the
today's
channel.
video,
I'd like
what
to
we
thank you
have
guys all
is
for.
we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the electrical installation that was finished inside of the home. You're going to see everything from installation of my electrical wires. You're going to see my low voltage wiring for my security system, alarm system. You're going to see the electrical boxes. What we have there at the front of the door is a 4-GAN electrical box that's being installed for multiple switches that's going to be installed inside of the home. And again, you're going to be seeing also the cable that I ran throughout the home using the proper vapor barrier on the outside of the walls for the electrical installation to stay in code compliance. Also using my staples, proper electrical boxes, proper electrical staples in order to make sure that you have you stay within your code compliance rules. Also making sure when you drill your holes that you do stay within your code compliance rules. You're going to see I've got my electrical boxes firm and secure. There's going to be a light fixture inside of this room. So this room is going to have also a TV. It's going to have a wall plug, and it's going to have a simple data outlet and electrical boxes. It's going to also have your floor receptacle coming out from the floor, along with sufficient
Okay, so again, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, as you come in, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps YouTube push my video out into the world. As for some reason they're holding back my live streams. Not sure why, but again, don't forget to like up the live as you guys come in. So right there, what we have is basically a roughing that took place. And when it comes to the electrical, the Ontario Electrical Code 2024, or whether you be in Vancouver, whether you're in Manitoba, where you are, these are rules that we follow. As you can see, I staple my wires neatly onto the 2x4. Why do I do it? Well, it's in the Ontario Electrical Code. It's in there. It says that all cables has to be strapped down by some means of support, whether it be our staples we use, or tie wraps that we use. Even when it comes to electrical conduit, there's another code rule in there also for the installation of the conduit. Um, it has to it ha- for the installation of the conduit. Um, it should always be strap supported, and hold on once. Again, I'd like to thank Wifey for stopping into the live stream. Again, thank you also for the continuous support towards the channel. And I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work. Again, thank you, and I will keep up the good work that I'm um, putting out here into the YouTube space. So again, when it comes to the installation of conduit, see that I once I go live with the conduit or electrical conduit that we use. I'm going to be showing you guys. I'll probably do a live stream, and I'll show you how I go about supporting my conduit to code. So, like I said, everything we do involves the code, and I'm going to run another video, a different scenario of code rules that we follow. So let's again, these videos are going to be short videos, so I can run the video and come back and just up to date on why we use the code rules that we do.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. And for all those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notification is turned to all. That way you can receive my content. And in today's video, what we have is I'm prepping for a service change panel swap out from 100 to 100. And this panel is an old panel that is defected. So again, I will be changing out my panel, and I will be following all ESA electrical safety code. So again, like I said, please sit back and enjoy the video, and I will see you guys at the end of the video.
So again, hello, welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to today's live stream. And what I have here is a panel that I'm going to be swapping out. So again, this is just an explanation of the code and the rules. So in this one particular video, what we have here is, we have electrical panel safety. So what is electrical panel safety? Electrical panel safety is basically, again, having no other wires inside of the main compartment, but the main wires that are going into that section. And a lot of times, again, I see this sometimes in the out there in the real world, where you'll see, some people will piggyback off of your main 100 amp breaker. And when it comes to that, your breaker sizing, the 100 amp the 100 amp breaker, that's what controls the power inside of your home. It's in the main compartment. That is only for that 100 amp inside of that section there, meaning that I cannot go into that section and start to run other electrical wires. It's a big fire hazard. If something happens, it can probably, burn the place down, or even um, out the power. And that's where you're going to run into issues. Again, also in here, when it comes to what would I consider a code violation. A code violation is not having your panel mounted at the right height. Obviously, when it comes to installing your panel, you have to have that breaker mounted at the proper height that it should be at. And if you don't have that mounted at the proper height, then what's going to happen is, when you do decide to have your electrical inspection, it's going to fail, and it's going to delay the process of the power being turned on. So, topics we've covered so far are our electrical panel safety, which we just went through. Grounding and bounding. We spoke about that when we first started. Breaker sizing. Let's get into breaker sizing. You see this a lot of times in homes where some people will install, let's say, a 20 amp breaker, and they're going to try to install maybe a 30 amp wire on there. Okay, so and code 2024, this is what I use. um, there's nothing wrong with oversizing wire, and then after using the proper breaker size for the actual device that you're going to be using. So for instance, if you have a 15 amp GFI, have a 15 amp breaker on the other end at the panel ready to power it up. Also, let's say you're in the kitchen and you have your 20 amps that are landed on the kitchen counter, those plugs that you normally see in your kitchen. A lot of them are 20 amps. Older homes are you have the split. We call it, it's a split in the kitchen where they have one half powered up, the other half powered up, coming from two separate breakers. A lot of times, sometimes in those kitchens, you'll see, let's say, someone is using a 15 amp receptacle. Um, they're going to mix and mingle all of these other things onto the electrical circuit, and what ends up happening is that that circuit will end up tripping because you didn't obviously size the breaker sizing or the wire sizing properly, and it's going to you know it's going to be a nuisance. So it's better when you're running your wires inside of the residential homes. Just make sure you have the proper size wire again, and the proper size breaker. Here's another picture on the screen. Again, this is where I land all of my wires. As you can see, the breakers, these breakers that I'm installing inside of the electrical panel, is going to be different sizes. It can range from 15 amp to 20 amp to 30 amp, 30 amp two pole, 40 amp double pole breaker. Sometimes we have 50 amps, 60 amps if you're doing a pony panel, depending on the size of the actual panel itself and what you have going on inside of the panel. A lot of times when you have you know less stuff inside of your panel, you're able to add stuff as you go. A lot of times what ends up happening is uh, people have the panels that are all used out, no space, and they end up having to upgrade to create more room in order to use other stuff that they want to use. So again, like I said, and the code rule, there's obviously how much are you allowed to put per device. Let's say you have a bedroom and you're going to be wiring up your bedroom. A lot of times, if you have two back-to-back bedrooms, you can put those two rooms on the same circuit, as long as it doesn't go over about. I normally go about eight receptacles per line coming from the panel, meaning I'm going to have four circuits in one room, four circuits in the other room. I combine those together, and I have one circuit. It kind of save you on the arc faults again. That's another code rule when it comes to the Ontario Electrical Code. The arc faults, you have to make sure that they're being used in the proper manner. I'm going to run run another video here. Again, this is a short video, and then I'm going to just be talking about the Ontario electrical code. That's what we're focusing on. Um, Again, if you're watching this live or on the replay, helps both live and post viewers. Make sure you like this video if this helps you. Drop your questions in the live chat or comments below. Subscribe if you want more real world electrical knowledge. This is Fabian Electrical Services Inc., where we break down the code for real work. Let me know if you've seen this on your job site. Comment below. So I'm going to run a video here, and then we're going to break down the code rules. So this is again, this is just a warm up for tomorrow's live stream. I do have a live stream that's going to be playing tomorrow.
So hello, welcome back to my channel, and I would like to thank you guys all for tuning in to the video today. Again, as you come in, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, for those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And in today's video, what I'm simply doing is I'm taping my white cable that's not identified right now, and I'm simply using that with white tape, which is allowed by code. Also, you will see me have the cables wired up into the lugs, the main disconnect 400 amp disconnect service that I have here that I'm working with, and the cable that I used was 250 kc mil parallel runs. And again, you'll see all my ground bushes and everything is grounding the ground wire off, and it's going back to the main ground on the panel. So again, please sit back and enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in between the video.
Okay, so again, hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. And again, I'm going through the code rules, code violations that we go through on a daily basis. So what we have here is a little bit of grounding and bonding. I spoke about it at the beginning of the live stream, grounding and bonding. Perfect example in that video. What I'm basically doing is I'm grounding off all of my cable. This cable that I'm using, it needs to be grounded off. Again, that's what I'm doing with the connectors and stuff like that. I'm going to be that is a actual code rule that we use here in the Ontario Electrical Code 2024. Again, um, I'm not sure what's the difference between the national NEC versus Canadian code. I think that's the National Electrical Code. Again, I go off of the Canadian code, and it, I've never really encountered that before. But again, it is a code rule that we have to follow when it comes to that. Also, when it comes to mounting the disconnect itself, we have to make sure that we use our lag bolts, we call them, in order to make sure that this electrical panel, electrical panel safety wise, we're thinking about it. Um, Again, it is electrical disconnect installation that you see there. It's a 400 amp electrical disconnect installation, and those are the rules that we follow. So again, in tomorrow's live stream, I will be pulling up videos of the code. I will be showing a little bit more of the code, more in depth of the code book, um, and you know also the violations that happens a lot of times. A lot of times these violations ends up being fines for people when they're caught. It's a pretty big fine, so that's why we normally have to do our permit and inspection. You know, so again, when it comes to permit and inspection tips, what I can is make sure that for instance, we use tamper-resistant receptacles, and in commercial, you don't need those. Reason being is it's not a residential environment. It's not, so we practice our residential wiring best practice. We do that in the residential homes. When it comes to the commercial, we use different stuff like EMT conduit. We use in the commercial, we use a lot of armored cable in the commercial industry. Heavy duty stuff. We use transformers, whole 9 yards, cable tray. So those are all rules that are inside of the code. But again, tomorrow's live stream is going to be the first of many to come on the electrical code book. Um, so I'm going to again, if you got a question about electrical work or the 2024 Ontario Code, drop it in the chat. We're here to learn together. Don't forget to like and share the screen, please and thank you. It helps. It helps to get my channel into the algorithm, and hopefully YouTube will eventually stop holding back the channel and let my channel go through. So again, also don't forget I'm going to be having a live stream tomorrow. So again, set your reminder for tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're diving deep into the 2024 Ontario Electrical Code changes. So the link is going to be pinned at the end of this live stream, and I'm going to run another video here, and I'm going to be explaining a little bit about the code in the video itself. So let's see which video I'm going to run here. Okay, so I'm going to run this video here. So again, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to Fabian Electrical Services. Tonight's live stream, we're diving into the code. It's just a short session. Tomorrow, I'm going to have the big live stream going on the code book itself. So again, if you're getting value tonight, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. More life electrical code talk coming weekly. This is Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Real code, real work. And what we have here in today's this little video here that I'm going to be playing. Again, the video is not going to be for a long time as I'm going through the video to break down the code rules that we might want to follow while we're working in the electrical industry. Um, so in the video, it's a little bit of troubleshooting that's going on, and the reason why you have troubleshooting a lot of times is, because of the panel not being labeled, for instance, to where the actual this plug is going. It is. Inside of the Ontario Electrical Code 2024, where we shall have, labels, or stuff. The panel is supposed to be labeled once the actual work is finished. So we're supposed to actually, label it. And then again, when you don't label your work, what's going to happen is you're going to end up having to use, a tester like this to walk around and troubleshoot to make sure that you have the right label at the panel where the destination is going. Why is it important? Again, reason why it's important is in the Ontario Electrical Code book, and these are just numerous amount of rules that we follow. So that there is a short video there. I'm going to pull up another video, and then I'm going to pull up a short of a violation that I've seen. It's not nothing to be amused of. Reason being is these violations can actually cause fires and stuff like that. A lot of times, like I say, there are boxes that are buried behind the walls, and it do causes fires and stuff, or um, if it's not fully you know um, following the code rules true. So I'm going to run one video here. It's not a long video. So again, in this video here that we have going on, I'm going to be going through, some residential wiring best practices practices, master electrician advice, and DIY electrical mistakes. So, with residential wiring best practices, always best to make sure that you go about, your code book the proper way. Make sure that you're not confused about the actual electrical code book, as it can be very confusing at times. So always best to make sure that you have the best practice that you're going to be following through on the residential wiring or even commercial wiring. Again, how you go about this. As you can see, I have my 2x4 on the top, and I'm simply going to be strapping down my, wires according to the Ontario Electrical Code 2024. Um, why am I doing that? Reason I'm doing it is simply there are code rules that we normally follow. When it comes to the code rules, it's best to make sure that we follow through these steps. Again, also, like I said, you're going to see the reason why I'm strapping, or I'm going to be stapling my wires on the side of the 2x4. It's
So basically, what
if
I'm
there's
putting,
someone that's going to be
it's a
walking
running
inside of
board.
the attic.
Anytime you have the attic, you have to put a running board to protect your wires from being damaged. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. As you can see, it's a high ceiling, so I have to install a running board across wherever my wire is running, so I can obviously protect the wires from being damaged if someone has to walk in the attic or anything like that.
So again, with DIY electrical mistakes, sometimes it could be times that they're just going to some people, they just run the wire really quick. They want to get out of there, but as master electrician advice, just make sure that the job is done correctly, 100%, before you even leave there. Always make sure to have permit and inspection. You know, best permit and inspection tips. Always make sure have a permit if you need one. You always refer back to the NEC versus the Canadian code. And again, that was a short video that I want to play. I'm going to run one more short here, but I have to pull it up on the screen here. So I'm going to let this video run out. Um, and then we're going to dive into a little bit more. I have about maybe uh, 20 more minutes on the live to get through what I need to get through before I go into tomorrow's big live stream.
basically, this is how.
So again, I'm going to in that video. It was basically about me showing the code compliance that I normally follow while I'm working. A couple code rules that we follow is strapping down our wires. Inside of the video, you will have seen the wires stapled down. It's a big industry code violation, electrical code violations that goes on when you don't have your cables stapled down accordingly. Again, when you don't have your 2x4 placed, if the actual cable is ran inside of the attic and you need to actually walk up inside of the attic, you have to be able to make sure that those cables are supported pretty well. You're not walking on the actual wires themselves, and that's why in the Ontario Electrical Code 2024, these rules are there where you have to place a 2x4 in order to protect those wires from being damaged or from someone actually being hurt. Uh, those are the those are the electrical code violations that we encounter. So again, this is what I'm going to be working off of tomorrow. um, Again, I have a live stream for all those who are just tuning in to the live stream. Don't forget to set your reminder for tomorrow's live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're diving deep into the 2024 Ontario Electrical Code changes and many more topics. Also, support the channel. You can check out our new merch plus gear that I'm going to be that's actually on the channel. Every order helps keep this channel powered up. So again, this is actually the code book that I have that I go off of. One is the code book that I'm actually going to be showing tomorrow. The other one is the rules, the code book that's inside of the actual my iPad that I usually find all of my rules that I need to find. Um, so these are many different type of rules that we're going to encounter on a daily basis. There's many more that for instance, you have a voltage drop. Maybe I will run that script tomorrow. I know someone had asked me about the actual voltage drop um, calculations. There is a calculations to it. Pretty much, the longer you go, the voltage drop is going to occur. For instance, the job site where I'm working, I have to run some wires for the septic tanks, and the distance distance for the septic tank, depending on which wire size you're using, is actually in the voltage drop itself. You just have to plug the numbers in. It's pretty simple, and you get the cable size that you need in order to have the cable and the septic tank work till its full capacity. A lot of times when we undersize the wire, it's going to end up happening that that septic tank, for instance, is not going to work at its full capacity. So for this reason, it's always best to make sure that you have the proper electrical wires ran to the actual unit itself. You have the proper breaker sizing itself. You know, all of these things do um, gives a when it comes to your permit. This is a permit and inspection tip. When it does come to that, you're going to find that when you do call for your inspection, that everything is going to be correct. You size the your conductor, we call it, wire size, for the proper unit that you're going to be using, whether it be an air conditioner. Again, these are all stuff that we have to follow. So I'm going to run one more video here before I get set for tomorrow's live stream.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Fabian Electrical Services Inc. In today's video, I'm basically going to be tying in my neutral onto the neutral bars. As you can see, these neutrals that I have twisted, they're going to be basically circuits where I do not need an arc fault. And whatever I don't have twisted is going to go onto a special breaker. The reason for the neutral is basically going to power up. You have your power wire, which is this, and you have your neutral wire, which is this. So without this wire, your circuits will not work. So it's very important to have these wires tied into your breakers. Sorry, it's very important to have these wires tied into your neutral bar. That way that your circuit will work properly. Without this and just this, the circuit will never power up. I'm going to take this wire, I'm going to the back of the panel.
And adult Halloween costumes starting at $19.98. Shop online or in
So this is just a little patch that I had to remove here. Obviously, this is not going to match back up, so I'm not. So hello, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's lesson. I'm simply going to be installing my receptacles.
So again, hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services. And in this video, what we have is, again, up to code, code compliance, following the Canadian Electrical Code Book 2024. What I'm going to be doing is installing my receptacles. And when it comes to installing the receptacles, we have to make sure that we have the proper receptacles that we're going to be installing. A lot of times, I run into, where they don't have the proper receptacles installed. Tamper resistance, they're called. These are what we use in the residential homes. For the bedrooms, for all, mostly everywhere in the home itself, tamper resistance are used. Again, these are all of the codes that code rules that we're going to make sure that we continue to follow accordingly. And again, I'd like to thank Fabian Wife for Life for checking into today's live stream. And again, also YouTube, send out my notifications, send out my channel, and stop holding back my channel, please and thank you. Again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. So again, if you're watching this live or on the replay, helps both live and post viewers. Make sure you like this video. If this helps you, drop your question in the live chat or comments below. Subscribe if you want more real world electrical knowledge. This is Fabian Electrical Services Inc., where we break down the code for real work. Let me know if you've seen this on your job site. Comment below. So again, these are today's live stream is simply about the code rules that we maintain and we follow. There's going to be a full on code discussion tomorrow.
So basically what I'm doing is I have a nick wire, so I'm going to be repairing this nick wire with the extension to protect the wires from hitting the box. So hello again and welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning into today's video. So let's dive right into it. What I'm doing today is going to be an installation. It's going to be the installation of the 400 amp disconnect. The disconnect is mounted already, and what I use for the installation is simply bolts. I made sure I secured the 2x4 on the back end to give it the extra secure to the wall, firm and nice. I don't want the electrical installation to come off the wall in any type or sort. Again, the cable, the electrical conduit that I'm using is going to be the AC conductor. We call it tech cable, and there are parallel runs that's being run from the outdoor meter base. Again, what I like to do with installation like this is I like to make sure that I keep that white sheeting that's there on before I like to keep it on once I land my conductors inside of the panel. I'm going to remove that white sheeting. I also make sure to put my ground bushing on first. This installation is going to come with the ground bushing connection. Reason being is the ground wire has to be grounded off to the actual ground clamp. Ground connection has to be grounded off. I have to make sure that, as you can see in the on the left hand side, you're going to see the other installation. You're going to see my wire is grounded off onto the ground bushing. It is in code compliance. It is a code rule that states that. It is inside of the electrical code book where you would find it. You just have to search. And again, if for all those who are pretty interested in the video, all the apprentices out there, all the journeymans, all the master electricians, DIY guys, homeowners, if you ever need to find out a code rule and you simply cannot find it, you can simply leave a comment in the comment section, and I would guide you through the process. So again, the installation reason that the disconnect is here and not the 400 amp panel is because of the code rule that states anything that's within 5 feet of the electrical panel of the meter base shall have a installation of the panel right away. But when it comes to any installation, electrical installation that's more than 5 feet away from the actual electrical disconnect that's located outside of the home, it has to have a means of disconnect. So the main electrical 400 amp panel is located inside of the electrical room, inside of the basement of the home, and it's more than 40 feet away from the meter base. So the reason is I have to install my disconnect per code to stay within my electrical code compliance. So as you can see, the reason why I stated that I like to keep the white paper on is it simply helps with the cable. As you can see, the cable is locked in place. Once you disassemble that, it gives you a lot more problems to get the cable inside of the connector. So again, that's why I always make sure I land my cables inside of the disconnect, inside of the connectors, and I make sure that I remove that. Then what I go ahead and do is I simply ground off my I do my groundings. So this is a grounding and bonding installation. There are two different things when it comes to bonding and grounding. Serve two different applications. So never get that confused. Also, you're going to see I have my phasing tape on my cable. Reason is this cable does not come with identify neutral, and in the code book it simply states that your incoming neutral has to be identified. There is a rule where you electrical code rule code compliance that states that a particular size of cable we must identify up to. So this is what I am doing here, identifying my conductors with the white tape that is being used. It's always best to have also your line and loads coming in to be separated. Never have them touching each other. It is a code compliance rule that states that your feed that's coming in, your main feed, is not supposed to come in contact with your actual load side that's going out. So for this reason, you're going to see the installation. I'm also going to be using my flat screwdrivers, Robbie screwdriver. Most of the time in this installation, I use my bigger screwdrivers to get the full torquing. Again, also what I like to use is my Milwaukee drills. Very handy, never fails me, gets the job done on a daily basis. Also, set of Allen keys is what is required. A lot of times I use my regular Allen key sets for installation like this. When it comes to the outdoor meter base, I often use another Allen key. It's more of a bigger Allen key that I have. Hopefully I can get to show you guys that on one of my videos. It comes in handy, gets the job done, helps with the risk a lot when it comes to the installation. So again, also this is a part of my videos. There are other videos that I have out there that are has the full installation when it comes to landing my wires. It does have the full installation. You just have to check through my videos to find the other part of this installation. There are many other parts to it, about 3 or 4 other videos that's there. And again, I would like to thank you guys all for tuning into Fabian Electrical. And again, don't forget to like up the video. You can also subscribe to the channel, or you can also become a member, and I will catch you guys on the next installation from Fabian Electrical.
So again, hello, welcome back. You're tuned into Fabian Electrical Services YouTube, and I'm going to run one more video here, and then I'm going to be shutting it down. Again, don't forget, I have a live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. So don't forget to set your live stream for tomorrow.
So hello again and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys for checking into Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Again, in today's installation, we're going to jump right into it. What I'm going to be doing in the installation is I'm going to be installing my electrical boxes for my electrical conduits. These conduits are going to be for my generator feed, generator backup that's going to be installed inside of the home. And what a generator backup does is it simply, once your power has been lost, it's going to kick right in, and it's going to shoot your power back on. Again, you're going to also need, along with the generator, you're going to Also require the main generator itself that's going to be located on the outdoor of the home, all staying within the code compliance with the installation. So this is simply a box. The reason for the electrical box is I cannot use my Coraline. It's called my electrical conduit that I have. It's basically Coraline, and I cannot use that on the outdoor. So I have to transition everything over. And the tools that I'm going to be using to do this job is a pair of tin snips. I'm going to be using my file to file down the holes once the hole is cut. Normally, we will use a hole saw to make the hole, but for some reason, I didn't have the hole saw, so I had to use my tin snips in order to get the hole cut. This box again is going to be for the installation of the electrical generator that's going to be located on the outdoor beside of the main electrical meter base for the home. So with this installation, it comes also with the cables that you have to pull. You also have to have your low voltage wiring for the electrical installation when it comes to the generators. Always staying in compliance with your electrical code rules. It's very important to make sure that you understand where to find these rules and apply them to the job when it's necessary. Again, for the installation, I'm not sure the type of cable that I'm going to be installing as yet. As the main service, it is a 400 amp incoming feed, and again, all the whole home is probably not going to be. It's probably not going to need to have the backup generator running just for the certain circuits that you need. It's all up to the individual if they want to have the whole entire home on the backup generator. Again, this service is inside of the basement of the home. Inside of the room where it's going to be is going to have a it's going to have some sort of covering at the end of the installation. So when you walk into the basement, you're not going to see the installation straight. It's going to be hidden. Obviously, it has to be accessible by the code, staying in code compliance. Has to be accessible. All junction boxes, all electrical boxes, octagon boxes, wherever you make a joint, make a connection of your electrical wires, has to be accessible once the work is finished. It also has to have a cover plate placed on the face of the box. You also have to use your morettes when it comes to making your joints secure and firm. You also require the proper connectors to be used, proper couplings, whatever it may be for the application, for the electrical installation. You have to make sure that you have all proper material on the job site when the installation is being performed. It's best to always double check your electrical code book to make sure that you stay within your code compliance rules. You can obviously go above and beyond once it doesn't interfere with your budget on the job site. Very important to always keep that in mind. Also, it's very important to make sure that you calculate
So, all right, my people, that's a wrap for tonight's Electrician Live Talk. Thanks for rocking with me and keeping the chat. If you got value from this, do me a solid, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That tells YouTube we're bringing real content to the electrical community. Don't forget, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going live again with a deep dive into the 2024 Ontario Electrical Code. You do not want to miss it. We're talking inspection tips, code violations, and how to pass on the first try. Set your reminder now and come with your questions. It's going to be a hot, and I'll be breaking it all down live. Big up to everyone who tuned into tonight. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Peace and power. And also, I'd like to big up Wifey Kim for checking into the live stream, and also for the support towards the channel. For some reason, I'm not seeing my comment section.